Hello and welcome, my lovely Sagittarius. I am the Queen of Clovers and do indeed welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for my lovely Sagittarius to get ready for that full moon in Pisces coming up. This is a reading for anyone, anybody, maybe nobody. Cross watchers are indeed welcome. As with all tarot readings, please take what is yours and leave out all the rest. If you are enamored by my readings, please like and subscribe. They are 18+ readings. I will be adding the Sexual Magic Tarot cards to my love reading at the end for new love coming in. This is a 3-spread read, Oracle Tarot and Cartomancy with that Tarot Sexual Magic. So let's just get to it, my darlings. Full moon in Pisces. Oh yeah, secrets will be uncovered. Things will be seen. Any doubts you've had should float away. The only thing I see is, I keep thinking about Britney Spears because I felt that rebellion in you guys either last week or a couple weeks ago, last time I read for you. Like you guys were kind of like so compressed that you were about to burst into rebellious action. I've done it as a fire sign. I think Aries are more prone to it, but I definitely saw the signs, my loves. I was just like, hold it, honey. Probably should have said that so you guys would understand what was going on. The glove and the doll. Something very dainty and childlike about you this week. Now, it just seems like a doll is more of like an effigy for you, like a replacement for you. You've been a little more delicately living. You didn't want to get into a rebellious streak, and if you have been in a rebellious streak, this is you tying it down and wearing those long skirts and your hair in the pigtails and wearing your kid gloves in order to be not so in trouble with anybody. Oh, you guys. Sagittarius, you look so cute. Very sheepish, like, oh, me? Oh, did I do that? But very little more Marilyn Monroe than, whatchamacallit, or Steve Urkel, right? Oh, come on, one at a time, please, Spirit. We want one card at a time. Okay, I will take those two as the final. Let's see. The King of Wands. I mean swords. The King of Swords. The King of Swords. Yes. A lot of what he wants. Saying what he wants. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. And the Knight of Cups. Moving forward through or with water. And I do have the Hermit card here. And the Knight of Wands. A lot of movement. But this Knight of Wands is your card. You can be a little in and out and wishy-washy. It seems like you're trying to hold down something right now, specifically you, defining yourself a little bit more. It's kind of hard to define yourself when you have two knights that are showing up in your oracle energy and the King of Swords. It's practically screaming that you have made yourself known to the world. There's some things you've kept to yourself with that Hermit card, but it doesn't mean you've given up. People may think you've given up or you've retreated in some way. And Spirit is saying, no, no, no. No, 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 no. You haven't retreated or you haven't gone bye-bye. Your spirits are cherubs, aren't they, Sagittarius? I could see you living that life. Okay, there we go. I do have a reverse card here. Let's not have that. All right. So, let's start this tarot portion and see. I'm going to do the work, love, shadow and light reading that I've been working on for my tarot to get us ready for this full moon. What did Sagittarius see other than themselves writing it out? I love that you pulled your very own card here. All right. I have the Empress in the middle. The Empress in fall and that cozy feeling. There will be sweaters. Heaters will be turned on. People will feel supported by you. Whatever change you've been making, this way you're moving with love, with that Knight of Cups. You know, maybe you've taken up swimming again, which is really weird to take up swimming for the fall, but Let's be honest, Sag, aren't you the boldest of the bold? You're considered more bold than an Aries. Did you know that? Well, let's see. I have the Queen of Swords upright, waiting on you, waiting to hear from you, actually. In your left position, I do have, this is somebody waiting to receive from you. Masculine or feminine energies may be reversed, but this is definitely somebody that needs to make a move in the left position, and that is you, Sagittarius. This person is waiting on you. I have the Ace of Wands in reverse. In your shadow position, that is the fear that nothing is going to happen. King of Coins in your work position. I can't see anything better other than maybe the Emperor. Or not the Emperor, I don't even know. This is just the King of Coins. What more do you want right now, pandemically speaking, in work? It's going great. You're on top of the world. You own it. You probably own your time. Because I mistook that balloon for a clock. You may not run the kingdom, but you certainly own it the way you need and want to. In your light position, I do have the Hanged Man in reverse and the Three of Swords between your light and love position. Ooh, that's because you've just come out and gotten back on your feet after being in the Hanged Man position. You're not necessarily unhappy, but you're feeling a little blah, blah, blah. It's in that in-between time, Sagittarius, that you are, where you've probably maybe had a win and you kind of need to regroup and start going on to that next win. And you didn't plan for the gap. Maybe you planned for a lot of relaxing and resting and you didn't need it. And now you have a bit of a gap of time, energy, and patience. And you really didn't plan anything but to sit around. Alright, your number one fears right now, or something that may plague you, is the idea that you can't make a new start, that you are susceptible to the winds of change and the folly of the gods kind of a feeling. It is a false belief that you don't have options. It's kind of weird that you find such darkness in your work position. Like, you're afraid if you lost this job, you can not get another one. But as a King of Coins, you could probably run this bitch kind of thing. And that's definitely something you need to take in mind, my lovely Saggies. And then that's in the center of this reading is you as the Empress. So grounded, so sturdy, you're there. That's how people are definitely seeing you. You may not be feeling it sometimes. It may be coming in later. I don't think you realize how much in charge you are of your love life. This person is seriously waiting on you. The Eight of Cups in reverse between your light and your that is just you you want to stay where you're working. The energy coming in, somebody might ask you if you want to promote or stay. That is a really good position to be. It's just that feeling of like through all the adjustments, perhaps even pandemically, you shine, and nobody's worried about you, and you almost feel a little ignored, but somebody's going to say something or do something that's going to make you know why you are important to the team and why they think you're important to the team. It's going to make you feel very job secure. And when that happens, a lot of your little fears about not being able to cope with the oncoming onslaught of flat tires and sick kids or, sick pets. Ugh, that's worse than sick kids. Anything to save my child. But a sick pet, you're going to have to say, I can't spend the rent. I'm taking care of my dog. And that's really sad because he's very old. But that's, these are some of the things you feel like you might get stuck with, and you're not really sure you have the answers, and it's giving you a little anxiety of just being at the whim of the world. And Spirit wants you to know that you are not at the whim of the world. I think one of the reasons that you feel so blessed right now is because the world wants you to be thankful. It's like you're getting rewards and accolades with the Six of Wands here for things you've been doing for a while, but nobody's actually said, oh, good job, Saggies, or you're on the right path, Saggies, until now. And so you're learning more. It's more of an appreciation game, but you are definitely receiving some kind of benefit, some kind of harvest, full moon harvest for that. That's what's lighting up your world right now, and it's pulled you out of that hangman position, that overthinking position, until you get a headache of wondering if you're really worth it. This is like a time it will be known. You know, sometimes I forget I'm worth it to my company, and then we go to one of those barbecue lunches, you know, random things every couple months we have for the office to make sure we all kind of like remember we exist. And you know, it's hard to keep the space and everything, but people are like, so many people wanted to tell me things, and what was great about it was like, I wanted to ask them that. Oh, what happened with that boyfriend? Oh, we're engaged. How was your wedding? We went to Mexico. It was great. You know, and then the woman with the big baby, she says she lives in the land of giants. Her husband's family are giant. I'm like, I know that feeling. I'm so short. Oh, but yeah, that's that feeling of like everybody like finally getting a chance to give you the rewards for what you've been working on. You know, you will be rewarded for what you do in private, in public. And this is Six of Wands. That is that message right there. If you've never felt it before, you're about to. It's going to, no matter your age or whatever, it's still going to feel like getting a, you know, when you're a prom queen crown or like a beauty queen crown, it's going to feel like that. Even at work, after all this Me Too, you're going to feel like, oh, everyone is so sweet. This guy at work, he was criticized because every time a woman had a birthday, he'd say, how's that 21st birthday? No matter the age. And I thought it was so cute because you're not supposed to say a woman's age. But I figured the number created too many smirks and jokes, and I guess people got over it. I should move on to the left portion, but I wanted to pull a little bit of this. You know, your non-single life, you're moving slowly on that, though. Even if you are in a relationship, you're really having a lot of trouble opening up to that current person. You're doing it in such slow pieces. This person doesn't notice the differences. You are just so... There's part of you that just wants to move forward on less of a solo journey. But you've been an independent one for a while, Saggies, and it's why you do the brave things. It's why you are able to make, you know, City Carton doing the Dickens thing, Tale of Two Cities, you know, the ultimate sacrifice. Very strange about you, but I believe you are very altruistic people. People don't know what you give up. I mean, I'm an empath, so I see it. I witness it all the time. And Saggies, I see a lot of you guys giving up things. And people will wonder about a Saggy. Why weren't you ever on American Idol? Why weren't you ever President of the United States? Oh, you could have won that. Track me. Why did you stop doing that? Nobody knows. There's always something, and nobody knows, but it's worth it. Saggies don't really carry those regrets either, and I think that's what makes it cool. Some of you do, though, let's be honest. Your card popped up again, darling, that Jack of Wands, and this love reading is a hint who is in your energy, but that Queen of Swords. Aries, I'm sorry, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, coming into your energy with some burdens. Okay, this love thing is, they're waiting for you to come forward. They're putting the burden on you to step forward. I've already said that, masculine or feminine, because they have said what they are going to say. And they are not going to say another thing until you come forward and say something to them. So this is the Sexual Magic Tarot. Let us see what naughty things this person is thinking about you, coming in for you. Without a doubt, an air sign. And if it's not an air sign, it's somebody that done told you things. Sagittarius, male or female. I feel it's very gender neutral, like all yous. And all of you need to go back to your person, and you have things to be said and respond to before you will ever see them again. So this first is the Six of Swords. Oh, they miss you. They do miss you. They are waiting for you to come into them. Very literally push that in. with the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, they just want to know. They haven't been able to tempt you. They're not going to be the ones to say it or come forward or make the next move, but they their attempts at trying to tempt you with that Knight of Pentacles, which came earlier. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. Knight of Coins with the Queen of Swords. Look at that repeater card. And then I have in reverse too. They can't tempt you back. Yeah. There's something here about stolen kisses. They are in the Five of Pence, which is that, you know, left out in the cold feeling, forgotten by you. These aren't the naughtiest cards, except the first one, which is, how do I get back inside you? And dear goodness, anywhere, anytime. This person, anytime, anywhere. Saggy. They miss you. They miss the touch of your hair. They miss that looking in your face when you're making love, is what it is. And of course, they've tried to tempt you with maybe fruit or a horseback ride, or just, you know, trying to stand beside you a little bit to maybe get your attention, and it's not working. I don't know if you know this person that well. Mercury retrograde is coming up, so a return lover is very possible. But they're about to get really mad that you haven't taken the burden of making the next move. You're the fire sign. You're the sign that moves. You're the Jack, the Knight sign. Can you please do what you need to do? This person looks on you a little immaturely, but I wouldn't blame them so much, because they didn't understand what was going on, maybe. And so they may have kind of put you in a position that you may be a little slightly immature to, just because of the fact that you're not used to the manipulations of the world, and you're not going to put up with this for very long. And I think this might be the lesson where this person learns this. They're going to eventually have to step forward, but they're going to be really mad at you. Part of the problem with this relationship or this love situation that you had together, you're definitely making love, or at least dreaming about it, fantasizing about it. There's only one naughty card here, so it's like, yeah, and it is a 6. I just feel like they can't get you alone either. Like, they need to get you alone somehow, and they can't. To tell you, oh, another one of these, just do it. Just do it, buddy. I got the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, which is very withholding energy. And it feels like a Mexican standoff, maybe, but let's see if we can get horny enough to, you know, get that answer. The Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Lovers. Okay, well, these aren't naughty cards, first of all. The Lovers is not really a naughty card. The Lovers is longing. This is a knowing who you are to them. And this is him longing for her. In the Lovers. I need one more card, because you guys are longing for each other. Another 6. 6 of Pentacles. They want to give to you, for sure. This is longing to be close to you, just to give to you. Because they may have not made that possible before. And they know what they're missing. They look at you as the High Priestess. This is very magical creature. And you don't say a lot. So when you yelled at them or said something to them, Saggy, it really hit them hard. And they didn't. I don't think that either you or them understood it. Reverse the roles. It wasn't understood when they were yelling going on. And when your person, that Queen of Swords, really, when that person yelled at you, I don't even think you understood what was going on, because you don't you just don't operate that way, Sagittarius. And it took a moment to realize that you even hurt this person, because that was not your intention at all. you're going to come back together, but it's going to be a minute, because this might have been spiritually orchestrated. I know this is very random. I don't usually do this, but this might have been spiritually orchestrated for you to clear your head about something, to finish an internal battle about giving. I did talk about being a little not giving in the tarot spread, and I do have the Four of Pentacles with this holding, which is turning away. And it's like they're thinking about it and they think they're going to turn away, and the last minute they step forward. Because you guys just miss each other's bodies. Which is really sweet. But it's an aura energy. It's not just like sexual. I'm going to pick apart your butts and your boobs and your, your little man lines, Ken lines, whatever those are. I'm not going to... It's not about that. It's definitely about you. The aura of energy and that feeling that when you come together, like one of you is blue and one of you is kind of red, and when you come together you make a purple light. That's very here. So there's something here that's really special about you guys together. But Saggies, you have this amazing explosive energy. So throwing any energy at you into your energy is like throwing fireworks on a bonfire. And that's kind of exciting. So, yeah, if you like my reading, if you've been enamored by my reading, please like and subscribe. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. And I will see you next week. Enjoy that full moon, my lovely Sagittarius.